Hi there, students. Handicap. A handicap as a noun. To handicap as a verb. Handicapped as an adjective. I guess as well, handicapping as a noun as well. Okay, so a handicap is a circumstance or something that makes it more difficult to succeed or makes it more difficult to progress. So his lack of a driving license was a handicap to getting a job. So an impediment, a hindrance, an obstacle, a barrier. Okay, and that's the basic meaning of a handicap. Now, very often people use this word handicap or handicapped to talk about a condition of your body or part of your mind that's been permanently damaged or doesn't work normally. So a physical handicap, mentally handicapped. But I strongly suggest you don't use this word because many people find this offensive. I think you should use the word disability or disabled. So physically disabled, mentally disabled. I think this is probably, though, a case of the march of euphemisms. One euphemism replaces another, and disability will probably disappear as well, or become frowned upon. Well, because effectively a handicap makes it more difficult for disabled people to live. You can also use this word handicap in a game or a competition. For example, in golf, they talk about a handicap. And this is something which makes it more difficult for them to win. It reduces their chances of winning. Yeah, so in golf, a handicap is the number of strokes you need to give to a competitor. So my current golf handicap is 38. Yeah. You also have horse races that are a handicap race. This is where they make the different jockeys carry different amounts of weight. Yeah, and the larger the amount of weight that the horse has to carry, the higher the handicap. Yeah, but you could also, in a race, in a running race, you could have a handicap with an allowance of time or something to equalize the chances of a competitor. So a handicap horse race, theoretically, if it's perfect, all the horses should finish exactly at the same time, but it doesn't work like that. Okay, so a handicap, something that prevents, something that hampers, something that hinders, something that makes things more difficult. So I've discovered in some areas as I get older that age is a handicap. In others it's an advantage, but in some areas it's a handicap. Yeah, it's something that makes things more difficult. Okay, so to handicap, to act as an impediment to. Lack of funding handicapped the project. Lack of a degree handicapped his chances of getting a job. Yeah. So to handicap, to give a handicap to put somebody at a disadvantage. Yeah. So an event or a situation that puts you at a disadvantage, it makes it more difficult for you to do something. In some countries, being a foreigner can be a handicap, a disadvantage, a barrier, a restriction. Yeah, we were handicapped by the weather. Yeah, it was a problem. It was a difficulty. Now, formality, handicapped. I think I'm going to give this a 5 in formality. Use it absolutely anywhere. And now we get to the bit I like about this, is the origin. The origin comes from hand-in cap, which was a method of evaluating the value of two items when two people are trading objects. So for example, I don't know, I'll swap you my motorbike for your car. Yeah, but clearly the value is different. And hand in cap was a trading game. So you have two people who want to trade two things: my car, your motorbike. And we have an umpire, a referee. And the referee decides if they're of the same value or if there is a difference in the value and how much that value is. And then what happens is both of the people trading put a small amount of money as a forfeit, money to lose. Say I put £1 and you put £1, and then the umpire gives the difference in price between the two objects. So he says, okay, your car and the motorbike, well, I think your car is worth the motorbike plus €1,000. And then both of us who are trading have our hands inside our cap, and we take out our hand and either we agree or we disagree. If we both agree with the car for the motorbike and 1,000, then we swap things with the money difference, and the little bit of money that was put aside goes to the referee, to the umpire. If we both say, no, that's not, I think my car's worth more, I think 1,000 is too much, then we don't trade, and the umpire, the referee, gets the forfeit, that little bit of money that we put aside. And if one person agrees and one person disagrees, then the person who agrees gets the money put aside, but the trade doesn't take place. And that's the idea of handicap. It's interesting, this game was actually played in Piers Plowman, which is a 14th century poem. Wow, I've gone quite a long way with that, and that's the origin of handicap. Yeah, it's effectively, the handicap is the difference in value between the two items. So, a handicap, a disadvantage. Yeah, a disadvantage, a handicap. It's a handicap not being able to drive. You could say somebody has a mental or a physical handicap, but I recommend disability, disabled, physically disabled, a physical disability, a mental disability. And then a handicap in a race, a golf handicap, a horse race where the horses carry more or less weight depending on how good they are. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Handicap.